Hello everybody, this is Stan and welcome back to Boston Treasure Hunters. And what do we have for this video here? Well, there it is. Another bag of pennies, or equivalent to 2 boxes. Really excited about getting into this one here. Recently did a nickel box and had a lot of great finds from this bank, hoping that this one bag here will have a lot of great finds as well. Of course, going to be looking for the usual wheat pennies, 09s, Canadians, maybe an IHP if we get lucky enough, or any other foreigns, errors, or varieties. So what I'm going to do is cut this bag open and start sorting, and I'll be right back. Okay, cut the bag open, dump the first handful out, and take a look. We already have a couple. There's one back there, and another one up here. Let's take a look, see what we got here. $19.40, San Francisco, and now let's find the other one back here. There we go. And put that right here next to that one, and we have a, oh cool, we have an oldie. And that is a 1935 Philadelphia. Okay, working on roll number 3 here. Just did the second handful and happened to notice we had one buried over here. Let's take a look-see, see what we got. Oh, we got an oldie, it looks like. Oh yeah, definitely an oldie. I was going to say 2019. Yeah, 1919 Philadelphia. Back with the next. Okay, working on roll number 7 here, and just happened to flip out another one here. Let's take a look, see what we got. If I can pick it up, there we go. And we got 1958 Denver. Just finished up roll number 8, took out another handful, and let's take a look here. We have one here that I saw, and there's one more back there. So let's take a look, see what we got. There we go. Let's take a look at the date. 1948 Philadelphia, and whoa, hello. Take a look. We got a shiny. Sorry, it's getting blurry as I'm trying to get to it. Here we go. What do we got for a date on this? 1958 Denver. But we did still have one back here, if I can find it. Where did it go? 1 second. There we go. Okay, let me flip this thing out, see what we got. And we have a, if this would clear up, there we go. 1956 Philadelphia. Okay, just finished up roll number 10, working on 11, and we have one more. I don't even know how many we're up to so far. I haven't even counted. We have a 1946 Philadelphia. Okay, just took out the next handful literally, and look, it's literally sitting right on top. That is, I think we're in for a real treat in this bag here. This will actually be number 9 as I have counted them up. Let's take a look here. We have a 1940 Philadelphia. Okay, still working on the same stash of pennies. Literally just did this, and we have wheat penny number 10, I believe. Let's take a look here. Oh, wow, we have another early one. There we go. 1919 with a mint mark. I don't know if we need it or not. It's a Denver. Back with the next. Okay, I'm working on roll 16. Just took out another handful here, and yeah, we got a couple here. Let's see if I can find them all. I know there was one back here. I saw an older one over here. I think that might have been it. I know I saw a 44 around here somewhere, and there was another one back up here. Let's see if I can find them. I guess not. Well, I know we at least got 3 in this handful, so I'll be right back. Okay, still in the same handful. I have rolled up 16, working on 17. The one that was face down was actually another early one here. 1935 Philadelphia, obviously, excuse me, 35 Philadelphia, one we don't need, but we do have one over here that's another early one right there, 1937. That's 5 pre-40s already in this bag. And I know there's more, so I'll be back. Okay, still basically in the same pattern here. On roll 18, still have the 2 pre-40s over here off to the side, but look what we have back here. It's another shiny. Now, if I can get this just right, that is a 1957 Philadelphia in quite a blazer. Look at that. Not sure if it'll upgrade or not. Hopefully, we'll be back with the next. Okay, still on the same handful here. I literally have 4 rolls ready to go, working on roll number 20, and finally found that 1940s one I mentioned all the way toward the end of the pile. It's a 1942 Philadelphia. Okay, we're working on roll 24 right there, and I do have way over here, we have one fine, nothing too significant. There we go, 1957 Philadelphia. Actually, I goofed up. That's a 59. How the heck did I do that one? Whoops. Anyways, we do have another one back here somewhere. And it's in the middle of the pile. Let's take a look, see what we have. I don't know how the heck I just did that. Probably just grabbed the wrong one. There we go. We actually have a wheat penny this time. 1948. And there we go. Back with the next. Working on roll 28, and we have another wheat penny here. And this one actually is a wheat penny. That was embarrassing. If this would clear up, I don't know why. Okay, sorry about that. I had to take a quick call, and here we go. This is a 1956 Denver. Working on roll 31 here, we do have 2 more finds, and I got one up and one down. One is a 44. The other is an earlier one, 1927 Philadelphia. Really wished I had a mint mark, but we'll take it. This is wheat pennies number 17 and 18 for the box already. Okay, working on roll 34, we have 4 more wheat pennies right here. Here we go. First one up. There you go, 1942 Philadelphia. Second one, 1919, and that is a San Francisco mint mark on there. Then we have number 3 right here, which is a 51 Denver. And then the last one, looking very slick because it is a 1910 Philadelphia. Would have been great if that had had a mint mark. And of course, the 1919 San Francisco is one of 2 years from 1940 and before that I actually have all the mint marks. Had it been an 18, 17, something like that, would have been great, but it is what it is. We'll be back with the next. Working on roll number 40, and we have another wheat penny right here. Let's take a quick look, see what we have. And that is a 1944 Denver. Okay, working on roll 45, we have another wheat penny right here. Let's take a quick look, see what we got. 1944 Philadelphia. Okay, still working on the roll 45. Just dumped out another handful here, and we already had a couple popping up. We have one here and one here. So let's take a look at this one here, see what we got. And that is a 1940 Philadelphia. Let's find that other one. Here we go. Put it over here next to that, and what do we have? And that is a 1920. And it looks like there might be a mint mark. Let me take a closer look at that. Hopefully you guys can see this. That is a 1920 San Francisco. I don't know if we need it for the collection. I know we need a lot with mint marks. So we'll have to find out toward the end of the video. Okay, so we're pretty much at the halfway point of this bag. So we're going to close up this box here. I'm not the video, but I am going to go ahead and continue hunting. Anyways, we ended up with 9 19 pre-40s, a 1910, three 1919s, 2 of them were San Francisco, a 1920 San Francisco, a 27, 2 35s, and a 37. Unbelievable. I ended up with 26 wheat pennies altogether, so there's probably more pre-40s than there were 40s or 50s in individual decades. We did have 7 2009s, and we had a couple of Canadians as well, so nothing really significant in any of those, but still, let's just jump right into the second half of this video. So I'll be right back. Okay, so we're working on right now roll 52, and we have 2 finds right here. Sorry about that, I accidentally bumped into it. Here we go. First one is a 1956 Denver, followed by a 1947 Philadelphia. Okay, we're working on roll number 60 now, and we have a couple more finds here. That is a 1948 Philly and a 1955 Philadelphia as well. This is Sweet Penny number 29 and 30 for the hunt. Okay, we're working on roll 68, and we have a couple more finds right here. The first one is a 1946 Philadelphia, followed by a 55 Philadelphia, a 57 that's upside down, and a Canadian bird scent 1967. Working on roll 74, and we have two more finds. It's a 1942 Philly, followed by another 1942 Philadelphia. Working on roll 77, just dumped out the pile here, and you might be able to see it right away. We get a dime right there. And look what's right behind it, I happen to notice. This would clear up. There we go. It's a 1951 Philadelphia. Working on roll 89 right now, and we do have three more finds right here. We have one pre-40s, which is in 1936. Then we have a 41 Denver, and a 53 Denver, not in bad shape. Okay, just finished up roll 93. We have three more finds. I have dumped out the bag, just so you can see. And we have here, in 1946, a 51 Denver, as well as a 57 Denver. Well, this hunt is over. There was no more in the last, I think it was 6 rolls. There was nothing left in there except for one Canadian. So what I'm going to do now is go over all the finds, see if we have any upgrades and or additions for the book, and I'll be right back. Okay, so here is a look at the coins before I go through the folders. We ended up with 10 pre-1940 coins. Just an absolute astronomical number, if you're asking me. The oldest being in 1910. There was a couple of 1919s, 1920s, 27, 35, 36, and 237s. Hopefully one of those is going to fit into the album. Really hoping so. As far as the 40s, we had 16 of those and 14 1950s wheat pennies. As far as the 2008s, we had 2009s, we had 8 of those, and 23 Canadians. On top of that, we did have, it is a 1997 dime, and we have a couple possible upgrades right here, so I'm going to go through the folders real quick, show you what we have. Hopefully there's an addition or two, and hopefully some upgrades. Okay, so I have gone through the finds, and take a look. We have a book filler finally. The 1920 San Francisco at 46.2 million is going into the folder. This is the first filler in quite some time. Look at that, huh? We finally filled a hole. Alright, let me take a look at the rest. Okay, on book 2 here, we definitely have a couple of upgrades here. The, let's see, what is that? The 44 Denver, you can barely even see it when I have it up high, so I'm going to swap that one out for a much better looking one. Then over here, we also have an upgrade with the 53 Denver, and a very nice upgrade with the 57, which is surprising. Let's move on to book number 3. Okay, on book 3, no additions obviously, as it's full, and no upgrades, as this book is looking really good. And book 4, the only one we're still waiting for now, which might take a little while, is a 2023 Denver, and that is it. Unless we get really lucky and find a 2019 West Point. Don't think that's going to happen, but you never know. Well, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I have making it. Until next time, happy hunting.